Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving from us to you. It is a beautiful morning outside. Thank you so much for joining. So this morning's a little bit different. I've kind of got a mishmash planned of how I'm gonna go about the live stream this morning. I'm gonna mash up our morning walks. So we are going to do a 45-minute sunrise. The sun just came up. It literally just came up. Morning walk around the Grand Floridian on the beautiful pathway over to the Magic Kingdom. And then by 8 a.m. we will be on Main Street, USA in Magic Kingdom. So we can rope drop and get on a couple rides this morning, in celebration of Thanksgiving and our morning walk together. So I think it's going to be a fun morning. How are you guys? Welcome in. So yes, it'll be a little bit of a mashup. I've got some great history put together and in my notes here of not only the Grand Floridian, about Thanksgiving, about the park. So I think that there's a lot to talk about. There's some Disney news. We might get into some Disney news too, because I've got some things on my mind, speaking of resorts. But let me go around. I am going to turn the camera around real quick and say hello to everybody. So if there's anybody who actually wants to get on their treadmill, their spin bike, and wants to, do a walk along, turkey trot along with me. Now, I won't be running. If you're new to the morning walks, I walk at a 16-minute pace, which is the Run Disney minimum for the 10Ks and the halves. So it'll be a fast walk. And then when we get into the park, of course, it'll have to be whatever the crowds allow. So I'll say good morning before we get started. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining. Most of the beginning part of the live stream will just be a POV. So it's just going to be what's in front of me. So if somebody does want to use this for their treadmill or their training or Run Disney training, that you can do that. And then we'll go into the park and we'll do a bunch of stuff. It opens at 8 a.m. So I'm planning to get onto Main Street a few minutes before 8. And then right over to rope drop. We'll probably go on Pooh so that we can say a big hooray for such an awesome day and morning for Thanksgiving. So, let me turn this around here. I thought this was a beautiful place to start. Now that I've given everybody a few minutes to join in, because I was planning on starting at right around 7:15, so that's 45 minutes right up to that 8 a.m. mark. Okay, so let me start my watch here, and we're going to go out and about around Grand Floridian. Should be gorgeous. Here, we'll go up right up by the Christmas tree. It's not a bad view this morning. So here at the Grand Floridian, the gingerbread house is available to look at all hours. What you can't do, you know what, I think I'm going to make a little loop. I have a different idea. I'm going to come around here, make a little loop. It's available all hours to look at, but the cottage, the store, is not available for purchase until 9:30. And one thing, if you are interested, we found this out the other day, This is awesome. The line can get very, very long. At this desk right here is the Gingerbread Express. And they put most, maybe not all of them, but most of the gingerbread treats. And they even have the commemorative merchandise available. Wow, look at that sunrise. So if you want the commemorative pin, the commemorative cup, they've got them right there, and you don't have to wait in that long line just for that. Good morning, how are you guys? Okay, good, I did start my watch. So I think I wanted to, we'll come back by look at that. Well, I love to walk along the water here. So right now, according to my watch, it is 55 degrees. So I wouldn't say that it's cold. It's cool, for sure. But it is absolutely not a cloud in the sky. The most beautiful, beautiful sunrises. This is one of the locations where if you're a sunrise kind of person, you can just see it coming off the Seven Seas Lagoon. If you have one of these rooms overlooking the lake. Another one that has a gorgeous sunrise view is if you're over at Wilderness Lodge. And it's just beautiful. So the ferries are already going. You can hear the ferry horns in the background. So the Magic Kingdom opens at 8 this morning for Thanksgiving morning. But it is available for extra magic early hours at 7:30. So even though it's pretty early, there's a good amount of people who are up and about, getting ready. We'll see how things are looking up close to the Island Tower. Here, so I'll pull up my notes here. So the Grand Floridian here opened in June of 1988. What's kind of awesome, I need to just bite the bullet and digitize the old home movies. I only went to Disney, I think twice as a child growing up, and one of them I was quite young, but we stayed here. We stayed at the Contemporary in the garden wing. And at that time, we have some home videos, and I really mostly only remember because of those videos. But we'd play on all the open grass that was out there. And in the videos, it shows that this was under construction. So it must have been, just knowing that, I must have been here in 1987 as a, real young child. It is actually 40 acres. And it includes what we're about to walk up to, is the beautiful wedding pavilion. Now what you see there, that is not the wedding pavilion. It's like offices. It's a like sales room. They've got some pieces in there to displays. But here we're coming up to the Island Tower, which should be opening in December. I believe December 17th. Okay, we gotta turn around. No more filming after that. Well, it's not like I can go anywhere. You used to be able to. But here, you can see that wedding pavilion overlooks the Magic Kingdom, and it is gorgeous. we were honored to be able to go to a wedding in there, and that was a pretty awesome experience for sure. The window archway is just perfect so that the castle is right in the middle of the window where the bride and groom would be standing. So the Grand Floridian was built and opened in 1988. It's built after Victorian architecture. There's not really, I don't know, there's not really any resorts kind of like it. It's its own unique entity, if you ask me. And why I say that is because Disney just announced that they are going to be opening or building, and it's already started the construction, the new Reflections Lodge, and it's going to have a nature theme. I was a bit skeptical to put another huge resort, but the drawings and artist renderings look just beautiful. I'm a huge fan of the Wilderness Lodge, and why I was kind of mentioning of why I think that there's nothing kind of like this. The Wilderness Lodge, you can see kind of the same architects had played a role in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So the big grand lobby is very reminiscent, very similar. It just has an African theme to it. Also, when you go out to Disneyland in Anaheim, the Grand Californian, so you would think they would kind of match or be similar. Grand Californian, Grand Floridian. I'm tongue-tied this morning. They all would, look the same or have a similar design to them. But actually, in Anaheim, the Grand Californian resembles most the Wilderness Lodge. It's very, very similar. And it's beautiful. It is very beautiful. But kind of this Victorian theme is very, very unique. And I've been out to Paris, and they don't have anything resembling this theme. So I can understand why it's really just highly regarded when you think about, I want to come to Disney World, and my top of the top, like the creme de la creme, is the resort on property, the Grand Floridian. I can see that. I can see why so many people hold it to such high standards. So we just got started. Again, welcome in. The park opens at 8 a.m. That is not for another 35 minutes. So we are kicking off the stream with one of the things that we like to do here on the channel. We often have a morning motivational walk. I've kind of taken out the motivation this morning, not because you don't need motivation, but more so left in the history about the resorts. I got the history of some Thanksgiving facts you might find enjoyable. Then we're going to make our way over to Magic Kingdom for when it opens. We'll be there right about 8 a.m. at rope drop, and we'll rope drop some rides. Oh, Sapphire Sooner, thank you so much. $1.99 super chat. Thank you. So here at the Grand Floridian, it is made up of the main building plus 5 exterior. There's one building that we just passed that is solely Disney Vacation Club. So if you're a Disney Vacation Club member, they have a building over there. It's Mary Poppins themed in the interior. Just beautiful, beautiful rooms. They also have numerous restaurants available. The most expensive and most probably the hardest reservation to get on Walt Disney World property here is Victorian Albert's. It is exclusive. It has won many awards. It is very delicious dining, but since it is extremely high end, they do have a dress code. It's the only one on property that really has a strict dress code. Even the California Grill, which is over at the Contemporary, used to be, you know, stricter on what you could wear, on what you couldn't wear. But that's not so much anymore. It's gotten a lot more lax, even though it is a, you know, fine dining, an upscale dining establishment. They probably only, you have to be dressed pretty rough for them to turn your way. It's not a jacket required over at California Grill. But they also have a couple more upscale restaurants here where they're perfect for any of the special occasions that you might want to celebrate at Walt Disney World, or just have a really nice meal. Narcoossee's, we'll swing out there to the boat dock, is one of my favorite. I think it doesn't get as much attention as some of the upscale restaurants like California Grill. Again, maybe Topolino's.
I don't really know.
But Narcoossee's has a wonderful menu. They just reimagined it about a year ago, and everything that I've had there has always been spectacular. It also has a beautiful view of the fireworks. So if you are wanting a fireworks view dining experience, but maybe you couldn't get into California Grill, it is absolutely possible to book Narcoossee's as an option and just overlook the Magic Kingdom while you're sitting there dining. It's lovely. I can't recommend it enough. Also, Citrico's is upstairs. Another nicer dining establishment. But for quick service, they always have a note on the app that says you need to be a guest to order. I mean, technically you could mobile order. And maybe you're here at the Grand Floridian or at the Gingerbread House. You really need something to drink. They're not going to turn you away. So, Gasparilla Island Grill is mobile order or quick service. And, it is wonderful. So long, boat. Last night, Adam and Dion were out on a private fireworks cruise on the pontoons at Epcot. Oh, it looks like so much fun. So if you're looking for something to watch later, that looks like a blast. It makes me want to go book one. I haven't been on one in quite a while. So here out on this dock is the best place to see the water pageant. Check in the app, you know, for whatever times they might be. We're gonna make a little loop here, and then we'll go back in and we're gonna head along this path all the way to the Magic Kingdom gate. time that I worked out my timing. Make sure I go in right at the right time. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. It is early. We're starting it off with a early morning turkey trot walk. You can always go back and replay it tomorrow if you're up cooking or getting ready. And, I gotta watch that Macy's Day Parade later. It's so much fun. And Disney is a part of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So they'll be a part of that. And another fun fact is part of this weekend, December 1st, which is Sunday night, Disney has their holiday special on ABC. And we were here live when they were filming the holiday special. So, let's come this way. When they're filming the holiday special, they kind of do two parts. So everybody knows, most people are aware, that the Christmas parade that you see on television on Christmas Day is not live at all. It is filmed around the beginning of December. That gives them time to make sure that everything looks great. They edit it together because it's not at all like a typical parade where you are watching it on TV and it's like what you're seeing at Disney where it's over in 20 minutes. So when they're filming it, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, are you going to go see the filming of the parade? Are you going to go? I have been there and I have done that. And it is not as exciting or fun as you would think. The filming of the parade in the morning throughout the daytime is like move a few feet, film. So characters, dance, go. Okay, host. Say your line. Go. Okay, no. We got to try that again. And they give some direction and say, okay, maybe a little more to the left. And everybody starts up again. They cue the music and then the parade marches 5 feet. And they film that. And they're like, great. And then the whole day is just these little, very slow moving filming. So a lot of people get really excited and be, oh my gosh, we can go see the parade being filmed. It's not like you see the parade coming down in its entirety over and over and over again. It's really just the floats are sitting there one by one as they film the pieces that they need, and the hosts that are talking and the dancers and all of that in little clips. So in theory, it sounds like a really great time, but it's very long. It's very lengthy. And then if you got a great spot, maybe you're actually along the rope, and they use cast members in all the audience. So including what you are going to see on Sunday night, the whole audience is cast member and friends, family. So might be dad's the cast member and he brought 2 kids, or maybe it's cast member 2 friends. There's limitations on it, and it's by lottery. So that's who's in those audiences in certain ways in the parade, because they also control. You have to be honest, you got to know. They can't just let anybody show up on these recordings. They have to make sure they have to wear certain things. They tell them, here's what you need to wear in order to be a part. So you might have step 1 won the lottery, the raffle, you got in the virtual queue to be the cast member chosen to be in the audience. But when you get there, they are absolutely making sure that you have on attire that they want and is appropriate for television, so that nobody's trying to wear a shirt or say anything that shouldn't be in their attire. So, you know, you can't come in like a ripped t-shirt, like that kind of stuff. So they tell you, okay, wear red, blue, green, and I think, like most photographers recommend, no logos. I'm almost positive it's no logos. You know, it's even more awesome if you wear a Disney Spirit jersey or one of the new merchandise t-shirts for Christmas. But so they go through, and that's how they make sure, like, you know, the hat wear that you have, all of it. So you can't just roll up and say, okay, I'm going to go to the Magic Kingdom and stand front row while they film the parade. It is modified and crowds are restricted. However, good news. So my favorite thing to do is go in the evening. So they've been filming these special holiday, shows, spectaculars. And they show this holiday show usually the weekend of Thanksgiving, or I don't know, some Sunday before Christmas. But either way, they do an evening feature where they highlight celebrity musical guests and entertainment. So this year, that's my favorite thing to come for. I do love to come for that because you can stand back in the crowd and listen to these artists sing and perform that you may never get the chance to. And you can see the stage. So the general crowd, the general population is standing, let me take a wild stab at it, a wild guess. Probably maybe 20 yards, 30 yards. Like you're kind of on the outskirts of the hub. You can't get anywhere near the middle. And they even have the little rolling bushes that they put in some strategic locations where they have their equipment, and they have the scissor lift, so they got the big boom mics and the cameras way up top and down below and on the stage and the whole production of it. And they put off fireworks, and the park will close. And I do know, yes, normally they tell the neighbors, hey, there's gonna be fireworks, but these are just like one-offs, like poof, poof. And there have been plenty of times where they're filming into the middle of the night for whatever reason. So that night is always really fun. So the park might be closed, and then like 1 a.m, Adam and I will hear poof, poof, and the fireworks are going off because they're filming somebody else singing on the castle stage. But that's a really, really good time. So that we have Elton John. We have a live stream. So I was there like 2 weeks ago when Elton John was performing to get ready for that holiday special. That was unbelievably beautiful. It was amazing. Like kind of a once in a lifetime to see Elton John singing Your Song. That's the title of it. So that'll be fun on Sunday night to see kind of their produced version of what we saw on the live stream. That was pretty cool. So it's 20.1 yards. Yeah, sure. Yep, probably about that. I don't know. I'm bad with distances. ABB Alvaro. This is the walkway from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. So we are doing our morning turkey trot. In my case, it's a fast walk while we head over there. And once we get in, so the park is already technically open for early entry for deluxe guests. They were available to get on the rides as early as 7:30, 7:42-ish now, and the park opens to everyone at 8 a.m. So we're heading over there now so we can kind of wrap up our morning turkey trot walk. We just finished a big loop around the Grand Floridian. And just checking out the sunrise over the Seven Seas Lagoon. Just gorgeous. So speaking of Thanksgiving, a lot of you asked, I won't go into it too long, but speaking of specials, I did watch the Mary Poppins 60th anniversary special that was on last night. And if you are a fan or generally just enjoy Disney history, it was a wonderful, absolutely well done special about the early years of Walt Disney and the production company, the Sherman Brothers, who had so many contributions to all of the songs that you hear throughout the parks, and the contributions they made to film and taking Walt's vision and making it everything that he wanted to be, because they were just so talented in their lyrics, which really adds to the storytelling of what they wanted to do. So wonderful, wonderful special. I missed I missed about the first hour of it, so I saw the last half, and it's going to be on Disney Plus and Hulu. So if you'd like to watch it, you definitely can. No worries. So it was going to be out, they said today. So maybe it'd be today, maybe. Should be on there now. I would think so. Is the park open early today because of the holiday? Not really. On busy days, they are known to open at 8 a.m. generally. So we're heading into security. I'm going to have to put the camera down. So just hang tight while I take care of that. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. So there's a decent amount of people way over here, but we made it. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving from the Magic Kingdom. So if you're out on a turkey trot, I've made it a little bit over 2 miles. But when we finish up today, we'll get more. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Awesome. Have
Okay,
fun.
thank you. Oh, dropped my phone.
I know it's not even a castle, but still works.
Oh, that was really sweet. The little boy back there said, I know it's not the castle, but it's just so magical. And I think those are the things that I love hearing so much in you. Despite there's a lot of people who have the blessed opportunity to come to the parks and are enthusiasts and come often, there is the majority. We're still in this state where the majority still they come. Like, this is their one chance. This is their one opportunity. And they save and save, and you know, they're taking their families and having these trips maybe once or twice in their life. And it makes my heart melt. It makes my heart melt every time I hear those. And I feel the same way. Like, I don't get out to California, to Disneyland that often, but I'll tell you, every time I get to the train station and I turn the corner, like, yes, my heart melts. I'm like, oh, I'm here. Okay, so let's head in. Let's go down Main Street. Happy Thanksgiving here from the Magic Kingdom. The common misconception is that days like Christmas or Thanksgiving won't be busy, because the thought process is, well, everybody will be home celebrating the holiday. Well, you and thousands of others also felt that way, and it is one of the busiest days. It is very, very busy. But good morning here from Main Street, USA. Thank you so much for tuning in this holiday morning for our turkey trot rope drop. You know, I really struggled getting up this morning. Also, my dog was sick in the middle of the night. She's better now. She's okay. She just unfortunately ate something she shouldn't have. But so I was like, I don't want to get up. This is like a real turkey trot. I'm up at like 5:30 in the morning getting ready to get over here. And I was like, I don't know about this. What was I thinking? And then I get over here and okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. Hayden Carter, hello. So while I got a moment to now look more at the chat versus fast walking through all the pathways. Nicole McCowan, good morning. Thanks for joining. Mark Farina. Oh man, I never know how to say this. H7O Polo. Good morning. Donna Gibson, good morning. Here's your shout out for today. My Family Fun Spot. Colleen Ann. Tim Pendleton, good morning. Tim Pendleton's been working a lot. He's got a job that can require a lot of hours sometimes, and thank you so much for joining. I know he's got some very busy days still up ahead. Kieran Court, hello. New Dad 2013, hello. Gabriela Medina, hello from Brazil. Roberto, Raindrops on Roses. God, Gobble, gobble. Hello to you, too.
I'm not sorry.
Amy Baxter.
Hey, do you want to go see Buzz?
She's heading out to her local turkey trot,
Good
too.
morning, everyone. In just a few minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening. It's time to make your
Look, they're
way
getting
to
ready for the bands that will be coming out later today. And so a lot of people and parents are lined up because they are going to be filming, I think it's like 5 or 6 marching bands that they have come out. And they fill the front of the castle. They march all the way down from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Oh my gosh. This squirrel just like basically walked over my foot. Here. He's like right in here. You see him down there? He just like literally walked over my foot. I just stood very still. Oh my gosh. Little guy. Hang tight in there. So we'll wait for the opening show. They're gonna rope drop. Let's rope drop Pooh. So let's head over there. We'll head over to this side at least. So many of these are friends and family of the bands that are coming out. And it is really fun. It is really fun. So they've had different schools. And performers. They've had some dance groups. So it looks like they're letting a few people, if you want to take morning castle photos, but they'll block this off too. Old Mr. Young Dude, hello. Tried to get Liberty Tree today. Yeah, that's a hot ticket. That is a hot ticket. So we've got about 4-5 minutes here. There. They should still do the morning show this morning. But if you wanted the spot to see the bands, like front. There we go.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome and good morning, everyone. We have some extra special friends here to welcome you all today. Let's hear it for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
Well, hi everybody.
Good morning!
Gosh, it sure is great to see so many amazing friends.
It certainly is. Oh, I have a feeling today is going to be the best day ever.
You said it, Minnie. And now that we're all together, we've got a surprise for you. When everybody heard that you were going to be here, they just had to come and give you a great big Magic Kingdom welcome.
And here they come now.
Hi. Now that everybody's here, I think it's time to start the day.
And that means we're going to need just a little bit of magic.
I bet these folks can help with that.
Oh, I know they can.
On the count of 3, everybody shout, let the magic begin.
with those around you, please walk slowly and carefully to your next destination.
Slowly and carefully.
Thank you.
It means don't push, don't shove. Oh. A wonderful, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. If you haven't already, just did a quick little turkey trot for the last 45 minutes. If you're joining and you're one of those who enjoy the morning motivational walks that I do normally on Saturdays, I won't be able to get out on Saturday, so I thought this was a good alternative because Adam is going to be live here at the Magic Kingdom. He's going to be doing a live stream all day from the People Mover. He is raising money for Give Kids the World, and that is his birthday wish. So, no joke. I had plans, but we are going to be absolutely heading over to the People Mover for that amazing cause on Saturday. So I'm not able to do our walk, and that's at least a very good reason why I won't be doing it this Saturday. So go ahead, you can use that turkey trot. We'll head on to Pooh. I'm thinking I'll do a Big Thunder. I'm thinking I'll do Pirates. All the good stuff. Hopefully the line's not too crazy. My train is already a hefty wait over there. I can see it. That's a good hour plus. Okay. Most people do not rope drop Pooh. Some, not most. Tron. Okay. There's like no wait. Now, it is a tradition here on our channel when we are celebrating something wonderful that we go on the Pooh ride. And in the last room, Pooh says, and everybody shouts hooray. So everybody in the chat puts up their fun emojis and hoorays, and it's a lot of fun. Just something unique to do to celebrate really awesome things. So hooray for Thanksgiving and everybody being together. And no matter how you're celebrating today, I hope that it's a wonderful day. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I did try to get Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Much to my disappointment, I was group 30. I tried real hard to get... Okay. I might have the next honey pot to myself. There's nobody behind me. So we'll see. I might be lonely in my honey pot. Okay, honey pot for 300.
One day, in Englewood, the east wind traded places
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Mommy! Mommy! Oh dear! Hang on tightly,
Practicing so under my but you're able to simulate my mistake. I just have time to tell you I dare. Don't bounce with me. It makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! This way! I almost bounced right out of the ride! Watch out for the lobster walls! Get a stick of honey! Stick of honey! Together to sing.
Hooray!
Hooray for Boo, too!
Let's start the party without me.
You know what we should do real quick? That always looks gorgeous. We could do the Astro Orbiter. Well, I'll do Big Thunder because I know that line's going to get long. We'll do Big Thunder and then probably Astro Orbiter. You know, we'll skip around. But yes, Peter Pan's flight is already up to 45 minutes. And Storybook, I should say the Mine Train, sorry. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is already at an hour. So we'll add to our turkey trot by some fast walking to all these rides and see how many we can get done here. So I've got some Thanksgiving trivia, like history, some facts that I looked up a bit. Although this is not a Thanksgiving fact. I don't want to spoil it because they did put it out last night. But if you are planning to watch the Mary Poppins special at the end is towards the end. So if you're wanting to just see this really unbelievable interview, I saw you guys were talking about it in the comments. So we just passed It's a Small World, and Richard Sherman, before he passed away, met with Bob Iger, and the last thing that he did was write a new verse for It's a Small World. And it was beautiful. And he read it to Bob Iger. And one thing that I didn't see, I actually got a copy of the press release, is I was expecting them to kind of be a, you know, kind of announcement that they were going to be adding it into the rides in blank day, you know, time frame. But they didn't. They just simply said, here's the last verse that he wrote, and it was beautiful. So go check that out for sure. And that is cool. Tim Pendleton put it in the chat. Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through our vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. Dang, that's special. Last night had me a bit worked up. It was just really great when they were talking about how it was all put together, and the effort and the thought, and definitely is a little quiet here. Not many people want to get up and get to the Magic Kingdom by 8 in the morning. Okay. Yeah, it won't be busy. Come 9:30. You know what the trouble is? Yes, many guests who are on property, they can take a Disney bus. But the trouble is, a lot of people don't know, and they don't realize that if you're driving, the traffic out on I-4 from areas where a lot of the Airbnbs are, from the iDrive area, it can get really congested. So if you say, oh, the park opens at 8, your mindset, like the typical vacationing family, says, okay, well, let's plan to get there at 8. Well, that's to the parking. So once you're at parking, then you need a good half an hour to get from the car to the Ticket and Transportation Center, take that monorail or ferry across, get in and into your whatever ride. So you really got to be here like an hour. That's the way I kind of judge it. If I want to be in the park, like in the park at a certain time, I put an hour back for me. Like get to the parking lot about 45 minutes ahead of when I need to start the live stream or be in the park. Okay, we'll go into Big Thunder here. So some Thanksgiving history. Historians believe that the actual Thanksgiving in 1621 was not in November, that it actually was October, like mid-October, which makes sense because it can be quite snowy, and up north can be pretty sketchy at the end of November as far as snow is concerned. So I can see that. However, President Lincoln is the one who actually decided the date in which we celebrate Thanksgiving year after year. So President Lincoln is the one who determined that. According to the American Pie Council, you might be surprised, through their research, I don't know, I didn't see This was from last year, the article I read. But maybe it's different this year. But America's favorite pie is not actually pumpkin. It's apple. Pumpkin coming in second. And historians also believe that turkey wasn't even served at the first Thanksgiving. They really, even though turkeys were present and available, they think that it probably was more likely to be ducks or geese served. Okay, now sometimes in the mine down here, I have a little bit of an issue with signal. Once I get out of the deep depths of the Big Thunder Mountain mining cave, I'm much better. Hi, just me. Hi, okay.
You folks are wearing hats and glasses. This here's a wildest ride in the wilderness.
Hey, look at this. We're gonna walk right in. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. We have Breakfast with the Grinch tomorrow. We have another live stream on Saturday here from the Magic Kingdom that is going to be amazing. And then Sunday nights we'll be out at Epcot. And we have more Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties booked for December. So please go ahead. We hope you'll join us. Here, I guess I'll sit here.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Cuide a sus pequeñitos. Muchas gracias.
Howdy, partners! For your sakes, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, best remove them, because this here's a ride in the wilderness!
phone, wallet, everything? Just double check.
I like that one. Yeah, but we need to get
Good morning. That was such a fun ride. I never get tired of it. I love Big Thunder Mountain. I'm so glad it was pretty much a walk-on. So you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to zigzag a little bit because a few of these attractions fill up faster than others. And I would love to go on my other favorite, which is Astro Orbiter. So, oh, that would be amazing. And the view, especially with the sunrise this morning, would be gorgeous. And Astro Orbiter fills up pretty fast. Tiana's is not quite open yet, so that's disappointing. So the virtual queue that I did get for group 30 is probably going to be later today. That's a bummer. Splitiful, hello. Jenna Brown, hello. Kelly Soto, thank you so much for last night. Oh my gosh, what a great time. I'm gonna have to plan another rope drop or afternoon, morning type stream so that I can ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You know, the lightning lane costs are just going up repeatedly. So it's not so easy to just say, okay, well, I'll just pay like our $17 or $18 and we'll grab lightning lanes. That is no longer. So after I'm done on Astro Orbiter, then I'll probably do Pirates. I saw there's no wait for Pirates, and that ride moves a lot of people really quickly. So that wait I'm not really concerned about. Same thing, Haunted Mansion. They can fit a lot of people really quickly. So I think I'll save Pirates and Haunted Mansion after Astro Orbiter. We are heading to the Astro Orbiter over in Tomorrowland. I'm trying to walk quickly. A little bit of back and forth. But based on my experience, I'd rather zigzag in the park a little bit this morning to some of the attractions that I know get longer lines quicker than others. Sometimes it's just hard to call, like Haunted Mansion can get a line pretty quickly. But unfortunately, it's no Disneyland where they have the holiday overlay. And that would be spectacular. Maybe we will get a Thanksgiving Miracle Nicole. Regrettably, Tiana's isn't even open yet, which is much disappointed. It could be. And maybe they'll put up all the groups up to mine. You never know. Follow the Bradley's fun. Hello. They are going to be filming. What time are the bands this morning?
Not sure. Let me double check. 8:30.
Oh, they're coming at 8:30? Oh, that's like right now. Oh, you guys, they're coming through at 8:30. So I guess I should just hang out here. The bands are coming through. So that works for me, right? Oh, that's why they're all getting ready, because it's this morning. Here, we'll hang out for a few minutes. So they are going to be doing a big marching band. Now, I don't know. I think this is Disney, even though it looks like she was doing kind of a news briefing. I think she's got a Disney name tag on. So this is the band event. So they've got multiple bands that have come over from different areas. Okay, I just wanted to listen. This lady's telling me that they are going to move this rope when the bands start coming through. So they're starting at 8:30, and they come out down by Frontierland, and they fill this whole section right here. It's pretty fantastic, to be honest. Last year I saw it, but I thought it was more towards like 11 in the morning. I didn't think it was so early. I thought it was more towards noon. So yeah, this is a great opportunity to watch this. Here, maybe I can.
Sorry, we were supposed to be able to go up there, but they roped off.
So we'll hang tight because it'll be just a few minutes.
Yeah. Tell who what. Yeah. So keep an eye out for her. I don't know where Cooper's at in the band, so.
So they'll march right by us right here.
So they swing out this way. Oh, okay, nice. It was awesome.
So this is an excellent, really great spot to be able to see them. If you are right in the front, that's nice, but you're kind of right in front of them, and it's not so ideal. I liked last year when I stood in this section, and you could see almost everybody, almost all the kids.
I was starting to panic. Like, I gotta be up early. But I think we'll go back to the house and chill for a little bit before we go to Epcot. We're gonna try to get
Yeah.
It was not. I mean, we walked right on because I think it was like that's what they were saying, but we walked right on to come here. We left at like 10. We came right on.
The one thing that I haven't ever figured out, I'm not really sure, was where they use this footage from. So they take a lot of time and effort to film this very special event with all these marching bands that come in, and it's pretty spectacular. It's pretty fun. But I haven't seen where they've used this footage, you know, to have them come in and actually film them all in front of the castle, and kind of what a special memory for these kids.
That was a fun ride.
Yeah. That's Space Mountain. I went on Space Mountain. I did that one. And it was fun with the Kristen. Yeah, it was fun. Well, and it was crazy because I was expecting something different as far as like the Christmas
So you can see all they got lots of extra equipment back here.
I'm trying to go on that way. I don't know. And his buddies.
We couldn't get on that social media.
It's not often. You'd think that it would be more, but it's not often that they have productions kind of like this, especially Thanksgiving morning. But every Thanksgiving morning, at least for the last couple years, I don't know prior to the pandemic if it was popular, but speaking of fun occurrences, I've been noticing on social media for Josh Gad. Josh Gad is the voice of Olaf. He is a Disney legend. He's done so many things around the Walt Disney Company and their movies and productions, and very famous on Broadway.
Hey, Penny and Bryn, let me take your picture in front of the castle.
But I saw he has been
come stand up here
out and about.
Do that? Yeah, it's okay. We won't be there very long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, squeeze together. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. All right, thank you.
Also got this necklace.
But Josh Gad last night was at the Christmas party, and I was very jealous because he took a video of himself. He was up on top of the train station with the VIP tours, and he even had a photo of him watching Olaf on the 6:15 Frozen Holiday Spectacular stage show. And so he had these fun clips of him seeing Olaf throughout the Christmas party.
I mean, there's no seat except the curb, so, but I mean, I will definitely see him walk in over here.
So I was very jealous. I thought, man, I almost booked last night. So
That's fine.
Earlier, a couple months ago, I just went back and forth, and I was like, well, do I book the Christmas party for Tuesday? Do I book it for Wednesday? I don't know. I can't decide. So I ended up booking this week Tuesday. But last night, he was most definitely out and about, walking around, because you can just tell in the videos that he took that he was probably was pretty visible. And I would have loved to see Josh Gad. So he's here. I think he might be doing the candlelight processional. I also saw that Neil Patrick Harris is over on the Disney Treasure. So he's out in this area around.
Well, people would freak out. Why would my kid have to be on the bus and stay? We paid the same amount of money as everybody else.
Annette, okay, good. You saw Josh Gad's post too. Wouldn't that have been fun?
That was a long ride.
Yes, Nicole, that's so true. He was watching the parade. The one that, made me laugh the most is Josh Gad. He was up on the train station watching the parade, and he's like yelling down to him. He's like, yelling down to him, and I believe that Olaf saw him. It looks like it, because he was kind of jumping as much as Olaf can jump and waving at him. And honestly, the genuine happiness that was in Josh Gad's voice, he's like, I know him. It was great. So if you have a chance, go check out the social media for Josh Gad, for his post from the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party last night.
Happy birthday!
They were great.
Party?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you've had a good party.
I've had a great time.
Did you get a button?
You
did get a button.
You got me a button.
I love that. Penny was mad she couldn't get a button, but I was like, it's not your first trip. No.
Well, it's not her first trip either.
Well, but she got a happy birthday one.
But she got a happy birthday one, yeah.
Well,
So it shouldn't be too much longer. We asked the cast member what time they were going to get started heading this way. And so, you know, they're lining up. They definitely have all of the cast members in place to walk the marching bands.
Like, get in here. We're gonna hug it out.
You couldn't even tell Harley how it's me.
And they have pretty much everybody down here. Looks like they're pretty ready for them to come by and get started.
Do you get anything special at like the restaurant?
I believe they bring in like the Disney, one of Disney's like music conducters, and
We got one.
like they have people in roles that they bring in to that have maybe been working with the kids or to conduct this
I was not the best
special event. So
that stuff, but
not just what we're seeing in front of us is not just
yeah, that's what.
Did you get your ornament?
cast members and managers who are
That saves you having to buy an ornament. And my mom wanted an ornament, so we have
part of a production crew, but some of this is from the, I think they still call it the Magic Music program.
And we waited for 45 minutes to an hour just to get on the monorail on the ferry to get out of here. Yeah. So we walked right on. Because we were like worried that we were going to have a long wait after the park.
Somebody was asking me, hold on. Oh, does my daughter still play an instrument? No, she doesn't. That was very, very short-lived.
For that Christmas party, they only sell 30,000 tickets. Okay. So it's literally like a private party in the world.
But for the price, I really didn't think it was that bad.
Oh, looks like some cameras are getting in place here.
Already our park pass, which is the only thing. But I would have, if I was like, we wouldn't have done 40 park. What I think I would have done though, but we didn't have the option, is I would have done a 2-day hopper if that was a possibility, and then done the Christmas party because then you could be here 4 to midnight.
And then as soon as I get home, I'll be putting our turkey in the oven. We're having more of a dinner versus a late afternoon. So I'm planning for more of a 5:30 dinner.
Best deal.
Yeah, it did. But me and their apartment, a lot of places, that's super nice. Like we had to have our bags tracked. That's kind of weird, right? But it was Brent's last case or whatever. But we were just like, we had to like get our bags tracked. It was like so like so next time they take this out and then it's on you and then
Richard X, that's true. Yeah, if they do travel at parade pace, it's about 12 minutes, yeah.
Like 17 minutes. Yeah, that's where we are. Yeah.
You were in a different town.
Well, they stayed in Palm Harbor the first couple nights, and then we moved.
Yeah, we are staying at a family's with their addresses.
It's not, I don't care. I didn't realize.
Nice. You could sleep 15 people, so.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Like 3 comes out of bed.
And it's all been redone, like she's done redone. Like, so that furniture that I showed you initially. Oh, it is celebration.
Well, this gentleman here looks pretty official.
I've never lived that way. I decided. I mean, like, it's huge.
I don't know if that's a news station. I wish I could read his microphone.
Yeah, 302, and I think it goes to like 306. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know that there's that many people
And-
living.
I think that you're going to do it.
And he doesn't have a typical Disney name tag on.
Yeah.
The gentleman with the suit.
Oh, wow, that was totally different.
Yeah, like they redid all the furniture, and it's like super, like what the kids say, aesthetic. Like it is.
The Mickey Mouse room. Then there's Mario. It has
They have like a little
a
gaming
bunk bed
area.
and a day bed. So you sleep 3 kids in there. There's 2 in the Mickey Mouse. Where are they?
They'll be right there. Yeah, start picking up. People are going. People will be down here. Do you guys want to birthday cake?
Deborah, good morning. Was I excited to watch Mary Poppins? I was. It was a very beautiful special.
I know.
It's 2 hours long. It's 2 hours long. However, I only saw the last like hour of it.
Yeah, right here.
So you can rewatch. It's Mary Poppins' 60th anniversary, and it aired last night on ABC, but you can see it on Hulu and Disney Plus today.
I'm gonna take a couple. Alright, everybody speaks together. Say HBC. Happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Alright, make sure they're okay.
There's a handle strap right
Sophia,
there.
you wanna come up here, sweetie?
Lens cap.
Sophia.
You on
Maybe
the
have
whole
anything.
So this is their entrance. And they said in the rehearsal they went to record. You press the button, like think how wide.
Hello, everyone. In just a few minutes, Disney Imagination Campus and Bob Rogers Travel will present the Thanksgiving Parade of Bands, featuring a massed performance by outstanding high school bands. We ask that you please follow the instructions of our cast members to find viewing areas for this performance. We hope you will join us here at the Cinderella Castle forecourt in just a few minutes for this special holiday performance.
So I'm pretty sure that's kind of their notice that they've kicked off. They've kicked off in Frontierland and will probably be here and be available down here in just a few minutes. Richard X wants to know if he's an ambassador. You know, I have seen the Disney ambassadors, and I don't think he's one of them. They just changed them. The prior two ambassadors that were around during the 50th and the last couple of years, they were fantastic.
Or a game. I'm always like,
What is it? I can't see anything.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay, I do hear them.
That was really fun. They call the one kid from Papa's, they call him Wazowski. She calls him Wazowski. And then, like from Michael, from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
And then some little girl yesterday dropped her berry desk, and it was like Wazowski in a little like, bag of whatever. It was like, you know how people leave the box or whatever?
Oh,
but it was kind of bad. People are supposed to find it and be like, you know,
oh, that's cute.
So then she was like, it was really sweet. And then,
Deborah wants to know, am I going to watch the Mary Poppins actual movie tonight? You know, I'll probably go to bed early.
It all came together. It was Disney.
I'm sure I'll watch it in the next week or so, but I probably won't specifically watch it this evening.
We went to the party.
I might. Harper is really picky too with whatever that we have on the TV. She's been insisting that Baby Shark be on like 24/7. So my abilities to watch certain movies are not always good or in my favor.
so it saved us a ton and run time again in here. So we went there, we're like, all right, go there. Just to play in there instead. And start from here.
Okay, I hear them coming in Frontierland. I hear the drums for sure. So you're gonna hear there's a hush in the crowd.
So then they had a car, they had all the golf clubs because he's staying for a week.
Sophia, your brother's coming. Stand up and watch.
Oh, for sure. I never don't do that, especially here. It's at the end of the day. Yeah, here especially.
We'll just cruise over there. Drive over there. So we don't have to get on the train. Right? Is that park closed? Is it closed after, just for the Thanksgiving party?
I mean,
I wouldn't assume so.
I just don't know where the party is. I didn't see exactly where it is. The what? I just haven't even looked at it yet. Basement scale.
We're gonna get ready to move up, Sophia.
Oh, I mean,
I'm so sorry.
look. They're up there getting ready. The Disney instrumentalists.
Awesome! Yeah!
She did. She came around and told everybody.
Please welcome these outstanding marching bands and special guests, the Gateway Express Collective and the Thanksgiving Parade of Bands. movies. Music makes action scenes more exciting, love stories more heartwarming, and dramatic tales more suspenseful. No, who is better than Walt Disney, whose love of music influenced movies, television, theme park attractions, and more. Join the band as they celebrate some favorite Disney stores with a Disney celebration.
Did you see your brother?
with a list of Academy Award nominations that is second only to Walt Disney, John Williams has composed the scores to some of America's favorite movies. Williams' varied musical styles and memorable themes have won acclaim from critics and audiences alike. Perhaps his most popular works come from a series of films containing over 18 hours of thrilling music. Join us as we highlight some memorable melodies from the classic series Star Wars. We are also tribute to our favorite North Pole resident in our holiday finale.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Back in the wartime. All right, you guys we're gonna hang out here.
Here, I'm gonna step out. Wow, that was awesome. I just had that was such a great time, and it's really, really special for those kids to have that opportunity. I know, you know, locally they don't get chosen as much, like the ones that travel and have big travel vacations. And so Erin locally at her high school doesn't really get many opportunities like this. And so that's really, really special. And when they do get those opportunities, it just means so much to those kids. I got to come in the shade because the sun's coming out and it's getting toasty. But what a beautiful Thanksgiving morning. And that was the Thanksgiving Parade of Bands. They've done that a few years now. Creative Reptiles member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Did you guys notice it? You know, I didn't want to talk during the show to be respectful to the families around me who wanted to watch their children. There's a lot of hoot and hollering from those families. But nonetheless, I wanted, in the beginning, band leader Mickey was up on the middle top of the stage. And I took a clip. I took a clip with my phone and zoomed in as much as I could. So I'll try to post that later. It's not always common that Mickey comes out in his band leader costume as far as just like out in the park. You know, I'm sure he comes out for special events when they are doing some of their musical and band events, you know, sometimes behind the scenes and such with some of the high schools and groups. But in the parks, it is not common. So that was pretty exciting. Yeah, it is a beautiful sunny day here. So speaking of, the park opened at 8 a.m. It is 9 a.m. I'll do one last loop. I'll kind of just walk through down this way and around through Tomorrowland. And then I'm going to go out through Main Street. But now I can see why it was there wasn't much of a line, because everybody was up here waiting for their kids in the band to play. That's so awesome. Joe, happy Thanksgiving to you. Annette, hello. Jill, hello. Donna Strickler, happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, you guys, I'm really excited because at the end of December, Erin will be in the candlelight processional. So I made sure that I got dining tickets so that I don't have to sit in line for 6 hours to make sure I've got a good seat. So I will absolutely make sure that I'm at that candlelight processional. But as soon as I wrap up this little part of our rope drop walk, I gotta get ready. I gotta get home, get my turkey in. My turkey doesn't really need to go in until like noon, because we're having more of a dinner, not necessarily a lunch or an afternoon. I have some appetizers for the afternoon, and then we have a lot. We have a big dinner, which is unnecessary because we don't. It's really just my mom and my family and Dan and his daughter. So it's not a lot of people. But in true fashion, it wouldn't be Thanksgiving and it wouldn't be a Kristen event if I didn't have just much more food than I really, really needed. And to be honest, Adam's worse than me. If you send Adam to the grocery store, he's gonna come back with like, I'll say like, can you just bring me like one bag of cheese? And then he'll come back with, well, then I saw these 3 other kinds of cheese. They looked good. And then I decided to get some crackers with it. And then I decided to get this actual other thing that will accompany the cheese. And so he's probably listening and rolling his eyes. It's funny. He's a shopper. He won't admit it, but he's a shopper. He likes it. He loves all of that stuff. So there's so much to eat tonight. So I'm very happy to get out and do this walk this morning. The one thing I want to get on soon again is Trot. That would be lovely. Well, the Astro Orbiter now, of course, has a long line. But, you know what? In honor of Thanksgiving, whoa, you know what else has a line? The Joffrey's Coffee. That's a good, like, 30-person deep right there. That's a lengthy line. I'll ride the People Mover, and then we'll head out. Yeah, Astro Orbiter's up to 30 minutes. That's okay. I think I had a really enjoyable time watching the bands, and it's not, you gotta stop. You really need to stop when there's these moments that are not common. Like when you see something, it's awesome to be able to show and take a moment to see things that aren't normally in the parks. Thank you. But there's still a lot of good wait times. The park opened at 8. Happily Ever After's at 8 p.m. tonight, so there's no Christmas party, which I appreciate. I think it would be a darn shame if they, on Thanksgiving, if they had a paid party tonight. So they do not. Speaking of Christmas week, I think it's December 21st. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. They start doing all of the party entertainment during the regular day. Like, so they do the Christmas party parade during the daytime. They do the Christmas fireworks in the nighttime, and they do the stage show. Hi, just me? Thank you.
Legs, and other appendages inside the car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times.
Yeah, my Wisconsin roots are showing.
Arms, feet,
for sure.
Legs, and other appendages
Must have
inside your
cheese.
car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Para su seguridad, permanezca.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. The absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
Wow, that line for Buzz Lightyear is long.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except action stars. Those are the loners.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Trot Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
This is Starboard 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Retreat in the galaxy. The coral rooms
Approaching Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
It's a pretty good spot to stop. Not bad.
Attention vehicle mover passengers, please remain seated with your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the vehicle as bumping may occur. Ride motion will begin immediately.
Join me on this daring space mission. A casino and reserve.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us. Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time, now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow, today. See you in the future.
By stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution. Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you. Remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto
Well, we're stopped here for just a minute. I think they were helping somebody on. Of course, I'm stopped right here. Like, this is it. Like, can't you just let me out? So while we're sitting here, I'll say a huge thank you to our moderators who again did a wonderful job today. Thank you so much. Thank you to our Patreon and channel members. We had some renewals today, and we had some new channel and Patreon members yesterday. So thank you so much for being a part of the channel and supporting the channel. I think last night I might have missed, and I'm sure Dan and Adam called it out. Thank you for any super chats, PayPals, Venmos. We appreciate it, and everything goes back into the channel. Also, if you are looking to book a vacation, especially one like this where it can be during the holidays and it can be kind of busy, there's a lot of big events and exciting Disney news and park additions that are coming next year in 2025. So if you need help booking any of that, please talk to our friends at A Dream and a Wish Travel, who are just fantastic. They can help you plan all the details so you don't miss out. There's no stress, because that's the toughest part, is keeping up with what you need to do and when you need to book things and how you need to book them. And they know all the little tips and the tricks and can get you what you're looking for at the prices that you need, the budget that you have. So please check out A Dream and a Wish Travel. Our friends at Collectibles, you know, it's great. I've talked to so many people who've watched that are going to check them out and heading over to their store at Lakeland Antique Mall, but also on eBay. And if you're looking for unique gifts to give this holiday season, they have some great pieces that are parts of Disney history, the Disney parks, decor, artwork, furniture, all of that would be excellent excellent additions to your home, or a very unique gift that you just can't get anywhere because they get them straight from the parks, whether it be Universal or Disney. They are one of the places that I actually go to for my holiday shopping to give something that's different and unique. And since we did our turkey trot this morning, make sure you check out our friends over at RUNUR Athletics, www.runur.run, and they have wonderful pieces, very comfortable pieces that is great for your training, running, and even leisure wear. Adam wears it almost daily. I wear them throughout the week, and they have very comfortable because they are inside, they are reverse stitched, which avoids a lot of chafing that you see with certain pieces of clothing. So absolutely the best kind of materials. They've done a lot of research, so please check them out. Also another great small business that you can support who is doing phenomenal things. So unfortunately, guys, I have to head out because I need to go cook my Thanksgiving dinner. I can't wait to go spend time with Adam and my kids and put my turkey in the oven for tonight. I'm going to turn this around so I can say hello to you. There we go. Happy Thanksgiving, all of you. If you are just joining, again, my name's Kristen. I stream with my husband Adam. We're going to be out tomorrow at Breakfast with the Grinch over at Universal. And then this weekend we have a fundraiser for Give Kids the World right here at Magic Kingdom on Saturday. And then Sunday night is our normal night. We'll be out this Sunday to check out the Festival of the Holidays and the Glimmering Greenhouse tour overlay over in the land at Epcot. So please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up. We'd love for you to join us for all those live streams that are coming up throughout the week. And we have more Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties coming up in December. So from our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. We appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. It's not a goodbye. It is a see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Watching Park Pass TV, your ticket to live, family-friendly theme park adventures. Everything from Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and beyond in full live HD. Turn to Adam and Kristen for all the best rides, snacks, nighttime shows, and breaking theme park news. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to never miss a minute of magic. Welcome to our Passholder family. Park Pass TV. No reservations needed.
What you came for, this is the moment magic was made for. Come one, come all, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now. Now, 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 now. Calling all dreamers, time to let your mind run free. To believe in make believe, to be who you wanna be. Calling all dreamers, a celebration in the street, and the sights you're gonna see far beyond your This is the anthem. Here's what you came for. This is the moment. Magic was made.